There exists an ancient wisdom, one that has been whispered throughout secret societies, encoded in lost texts, and hidden in plain sight. A philosophy so powerful that it shaped the minds of some of history's greatest thinkers, yet most people have never heard of it. This is Hermeticism. To understand Hermeticism, we must first understand the figure at its core, Hermes Trismegistus, a name that means Hermes the thrice great. Some say Hermes Trismegistus was an actual historical figure, an Egyptian priest or sage who lived thousands of years ago. Others believed he was a mythological fusion of two great deities, the Greek god Hermes, the messenger of the gods, and the Egyptian god Thoth, the god of wisdom, writing, and magic. Whether man, myth, or a symbolic archetype, Hermes Trismegistus was said to have unlocked the secrets of the universe and recorded them in sacred texts. They became the foundation of an entire mythical tradition, one that would span cultures, continents, and centuries. The wisdom of Hermes Trismegistus was said to be recorded in a collection of writings known as the Hermetica. These texts were written between the 2nd and 3rd centuries CE, but they were believed to contain knowledge for older than that, secrets passed down from the ancient Egyptian priesthood itself. The Hermetica covered a wide range of mystical and philosophical topics: the nature of reality, what is existence, what is the mind, the divine, how do we connect with the higher knowledge, and alchemy. How can we transform not just metals, but ourselves? But here's where things take a turn. For centuries, these teachings were highly influential, especially in the early Roman world. But as Christianity rose to power, Hermeticism was seen as a threat. The Christian church sought after a singular truth, while Hermeticism encouraged seeking personal wisdom. By the 4th and 5th centuries, Hermetic texts were branded as heretical, and many were lost or destroyed. The last known Hermetic temple in Egypt, the Great Temple of Serapis in Alexandria, was burned down in 391 CE under orders from the Roman emperor. And so the wisdom of Hermes Trismegistus disappeared for nearly 1,000 years. In the 15th century, something remarkable happened. Hermeticism was reborn. In 1460, a manuscript containing lost Hermetic texts was discovered in Macedonia and brought to Cosimo de' Medici, the ruler of Florence. This manuscript, now called the Corpus Hermeticum, was translated into Latin by Morsilio Ficino, and it became an intellectual sensation across Europe. Thinkers of the Renaissance, including Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, and Giordano Bruno, devoured these ancient teachings. But there was one Hermetic text that stood above the rest: the mysterious Emerald Tablet. The Emerald Tablet was a short but powerful text written in cryptic verses attributed to Hermes Trismegistus himself. It contained a single universal truth, one that was said to hold the key to alchemy, magic, and the fundamental laws of reality. Its most famous phrase: as above, so below, as within, so without. But what does that actually mean? As above, so below suggests that the laws governing the cosmos are the same as those governing the individual. The planets, the stars, the forces of nature, all of these are reflected within our own minds and bodies. The idea laid the groundwork for alchemy, the belief that just as metals could be transformed into gold, the human soul could be transformed into something divine. But Hermeticism wasn't just about understanding reality, it was about mastering it. According to Hermeticism, the universe operates under 7 fundamental laws. To understand them is to understand the very fabric of existence. Number 1, the principle of mentalism. All is mind. Reality is not physical, it is mental. Everything from the stars to the smallest atom exists as a part of a greater consciousness. Number 2, the principles of correspondence. As above, so below. The universe is structured in corresponding layers. The macrocosm mirrors the microcosm. The cosmos mirror human life. Number 3, the principle of vibration. nothing rests. Everything is in motion, from the planets to the cells in your body. Number 4, the principle of polarity. All things have their opposites, nexuses. Light and dark, love and hate, life and death. These are not separate forces, but different degrees of the same thing. Number 5, the principle of rhythm. The pendulum swings. History, emotions, even personal success. Everything moves in cycles. Those who understand this can predict change before it happens. Number 6, the principle of cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance. Every action has a consequence. Those who master this principle become the cause rather than the effect. And number 7, the principle of gender. Masculine and feminine forces exist in all things. This is not about physical gender, but about active and receptive energies. Balance between the two is key to creation and transformation. These teachings didn't just shape mysticism, they shaped the foundation of science, psychology, and philosophy itself. If all is mind, then does that mean our thoughts shape our reality? If as above, so below is real, then how much control do we really have in our own lives? And if the elite have used Hermetic wisdom for centuries, what else do they know that we don't? The teachings of Hermes Trismegistus were said to hold the key to ultimate wisdom, knowledge that could elevate humanity to godhood. But like all powerful knowledge, it was not meant for everyone. And although we may never know the actual meaning to our existence, it is fundamentally important to seek out as much knowledge as you can, because through knowledge comes awakening.